What was your favorite cameo in that movie?
Not hard to say. Good to talk about this because before the movie, we couldn't talk about anything. Matter of fact, can I talk about it now? And I told Ben Stiller, I was like, Ben, I said, you don't have to run that fast.
Welcome to Dogs and Coffee, the podcast where we sit down with inspiring animal lovers, advocates, and everyday heroes over a great cup of coffee. I am Rocky Kanaka.
And I'm Kelly Kanaka. Each week, we bring you real conversations and heartfelt stories that celebrate the incredible bond between people and their pets.
Kym Whitley, an award-winning actress, comedian, author, and animal lover. You've seen her in comedies like Next Friday, Young and Hungry, Curb Your Enthusiasm, and the Netflix-acquired series Act Your Age. She's also the Emmy-nominated star of The Bay and executive producer of Raising Whitley on OWN. In July 2025, Kym starred alongside Adam Sandler, Julie Bowen, and Ben Stiller in the highly anticipated and one of my favorites, Netflix sequel, Happy Gilmore 2. We watched it together, couldn't stop laughing.
And when she's not acting or filming, you can hear her on the hilarious podcast, Two Funny Mamas, which she co-hosts with her good friend, Sherry Shepard. At home, Kym is a mom to her teenage son, Joshua, and two rescue dogs, Dexter and Dorito, who keep her grounded, laughing, and very busy.
Kym is on the way. Well, you want to guess her what kind of coffee you think Kym would order?
I don't know. I think she's got, whatever it's going to be a lot. Like milk, sugar, flavor, all the above. I think she's going to be like, give me one of everything.
You know, I agree with that because I know, like, we know her dogs because she takes them on interviews, and so there's no secret to that. Like, I've seen her dogs, I follow her on Instagram, so I can't play that guessing game. But her coffee, I know she's a coffee lover, and she talks about that, and so I think, and I'll bet she switches orders. Like, I bet she didn't have a go. Like, she probably just, whatever she's feeling that day, orders it.
Yeah.
So I'm going to say something fantastic and sweet as well. Okay, all right. Well, we'll see who was right. Why don't we jump into the scoop? We have some exciting stuff in the dog and coffee world today. You want to kick it off?
Yeah. Okay, so this article, this family lost their only dog and then adopted another one who looked oddly familiar to the dog that they just lost. So Rufus was their dog that passed away. They had 10 years together. The grieving family adopted a senior dog named Ziggy.
That's cute.
And they thought they looked and acted just like each other. And a DNA test revealed that Ziggy was actually Rufus's dad.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah.
And what are the odds of that?
When we go to shelters,
Yeah.
like we see a boxer or a little scruffy dog and we go, oh, that's Flip or Zoe, or how much does that dog remind you of them? Or like, oh, their ears look just like that, or their mannerisms. And so I think naturally when they saw that, they were like, this is
that looks
Rufus.
like our dog. Literally, that looks like our dog.
But
they must have suspected, like, way too similar.
I mean, why else would you do a DNA test? Like, I think you do a DNA test, like hoping for that, but never thinking it's actually going to be the case.
I guess it's not too rare, like, because it's the same shelter, so maybe the same town, and Well, that's pretty cool. Okay, all right. Here's what I found for you that I think is pretty funny. So, have you know what DINK is?
Dual income, no kids.
Right. We were that for a while. And since we've had kids, we
lost our status.
Yeah, we lost our membership card. Okay, so now there's this thing called DINKWAD.
DINKWAD. Okay, so dual income, no kids with adult dogs?
No, with a dog.
With a dog.
With adult dogs.
With adult dogs? I don't know. I was close.
That would be a DINKWAD. Which is pretty funny. And what it says, a new survey found that folks are planning their whole lives around their pups. Well, I could have told you that. But they're picking vacation spots, skipping social events, so true, and splurging on fancy dog gear, premium food, like they're raising a furry toddler. Well, we know that.
Naturally.
But it's funny that they now have assigned a name to be like, we're DINKWADs.
Dinkwads. I feel like we got to come up with a better acronym.
No, I think that's perfect. And I think people that aren't in that world are dog lovers or don't know that, or maybe they have a bunch of kids and so the dog is just like holding on to get by. I think they'd like to call those people dinkwads.
Dinkwads, yeah. That's true, yeah. I guess if, looking back on our life before we had kids and how busy we thought we were and like the dogs, like how much time they took. And now we're like, just trying to stretch it every minute to get by.
Yeah, but as soon as one day when the kids grow up and they're gone, we'll be right back to dinkwads and we'll be so happy about it. Not happy the kids are gone, but like it just feels good getting to spoil your dog, doesn't it?
Totally, yeah.
Okay, what do you got? Give me one more at least.
Okay, one more. Here's a good one. Your dog can legally be a witness at your wedding in 23 states.
What?
Yeah.
We could have saved a lot of money if we would have just had Flip or Zoe or Snoop be a witness at our wedding.
I know, or all three of them.
Oh, but no, that's in the States.
Yeah,
we got
that's
married
true.
in Italy.
So that doesn't count. Okay, well, the 23 states, you can look and see if your state is on the list, but unfortunately, California is not.
Okay. But if it was Italy, we all, you know how you give your dogs voices, anyone who's listening, like we give our dogs voices. Well, we don't give them voices.
Well,
they
go
have
ahead and
voices.
tell us what our dog's voice is.
Kobe?
Yeah.
Well, he's blind.
Well, he still has a voice.
I know, I was trying to be funny. It didn't pan out.
I know, I'm not trying to let you get out of that.
He's very slow. He's like, okay.
Yeah.
I can't see, so can you give me some treats? He's very much like that. Whereas Snoop, I don't want to do this because I don't think I should be trying Italian accents, but we thought he had an Italian accent.
Yeah,
at least French Canadian.
Yeah, he's fancy. He was refined. He liked the finer things in life, like a good steak and caviar plate would be right up his alley.
So he could have come with us and been our witness in Italy, and it would have saved us quite a bit of money.
I don't know. Well, I don't know. Do the Italian authorities allow that? We'll have to find out.
Okay, I want to give a farm update. So if you're new to the podcast, we have a farm called Flip's Farm, named after my late dog, Flip, our soul dog, my soul dog, your dog who you loved very much. And our coffee farm is named after him because we have rescue dogs on the coffee farm. When you buy the coffee, it helps support the rescue dogs. And we have right now 4 residents. We have Pippa and Polly, who came together at the shelter. We reunited them. We have Lily and we have Pumpkin. Now, our sweet little Pumpkin, he has come full circle. The rehabilitation on the dogs is often physical. We've done Bean, for example, who had a broken, shattered leg. We've done Valentina, who her just skin was coming off. It was so hard to even touch her. But we also have mental rehabilitations. In fact, I'd say that's one of the things we're best at, hoarding case dogs that have been severely abused. And Pumpkin has taken about 7 months now to fully come into his own. I mean, he's not like Lassie. He's not going to go run up to someone and be like, hey, how are you today? But he'll come up to you when you come in the house and he wags his tail and he's happy and he plays. And one would almost see him as that, in quotations, normal dog, right?
Yeah.
And he's available for adoption. And we announced he was available for adoption months ago. And we had one adoption fall through. It didn't work out. The individual, I never fault anyone for trying, but I don't know what happened. They were like, I am the perfect person. And then it didn't.
I will not give up. I will do whatever it takes. Yeah. And
it did not.
That was not actually the case.
That was not the case. And I want him, and I guess the thing that makes it tough is I want him to be adopted within driving distance of North San Diego County, California, where the farm's at. So, but he's available. If you're looking for a good dog, he's not an alpha dog. He's going to need guidance and time. But man, he's awesome. So he's available for adoption. That's the Flip's Farm pup date. Okay, so I want to jump into Kym, but before we do that, I want to talk about an adoptable dog that, outside of Pumpkin from the farm, but a dog that we try to pick a dog every week to showcase that is available for adoption. You can go adopt them right now from a really great organization. We'll do that, and then I want to get to Kym. Okay, you want to tell us about our very deserving adoptable dog?
Yes, so there is a sweet yellow lab who keeps getting ignored at this shelter because he has a special needs with a condition called megaesophagus. And we know about this condition because we fostered a dog, Jalapeño, who had megaesophagus. But anyways, Monte is in NYC at Animal Haven. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what megaesophagus, so anyone who might be interested in Monte.
So megaesophagus, often called mega-E, you might have seen this before, but what happens is the dog's muscles by their larynx, it can happen in humans too, don't work. And what makes that particularly difficult for dogs is if you think about it, it's like a horse. When you lead them to water, their head is down, and so they don't have the muscle strength to pull up food against gravity and then down into their bellies. So there's this chair called a Bailey's chair, invented by, I think, someone named Bailey. And it almost looks like a little kid high chair. And so the dog runs over there, they sit in it, you close the door. And so then that way they're sitting upright, almost like a human. And the food is sliding down their throat. We used to blend it up in a blender and make like a mush. And so then you have to sit there with your dog that has Mega-E for 10 to 20 minutes as the food kind of slithers down their throat until
Well, and
it's in
then
their
also
belly.
it has to settle in their tummy.
Yeah.
Because I remember Jalapeño, like if he ate too fast and we didn't leave him in his chair long enough, he'd just throw it up. And you're like, now I got to start this process all over again.
Yeah, and you have to put water in this slurry so that they get water because they can't drink water. Think about it. Again, their head is down. You try to set things up like little hamster, gerbil, small animal water wheels, or I can't remember what it's called, but where they lick the little
water
tube
bottle.
and water comes out. So it's a slow drip. And their lives are typically shorter just because it is harder for them to get and keep nutrients down. But man, they're worthy and they're sweet dogs. And if you can take an extra few minutes a day, well, an extra probably 40 minutes to be exact, 20 minutes at breakfast, 20 minutes at dinner, it goes a long way. Okay, tell us about this little nugget.
Okay, so Monte here, he's got these piercing brown honey eyes that just look deep into your soul. It says, I want to love you forever. And he's cute. I think if you could see him right now, you could imagine yourself just getting a big old lap kiss on your cheek and cuddling up on the couch. And other than those 40 minutes a day, you wouldn't know the difference that he had this condition because he looks perfect. He looks like a perfect lab. So if you are looking for a lab who will love you with all their heart, Monte, he's your guy.
Yeah, he's pretty. I mean, the pretty ones are always extra work anyways. So.
Yeah.
Okay. It's time to get our aprons on and get our guest coffee order. If you're new to this, how the show works is we pretend to be baristas in time. Hopefully we learned a lot more, but we wanted to talk about two things that we love, dogs and coffee. And so we're pretending to be baristas. And we hope that our guests don't leave us and hate us for horrible coffee. The coffee's good. How we make it may or may not be good. Let's find out. Today, our special guest, Kym Whitley, is coming with her very special handsome boy, Dexter. Look at those amazing ears.
Hi.
Hi.
Aren't you? The dogs are very distracting.
Well, it is. The show is called Dogs and Coffee, so it fits right in.
Yeah, it's very interesting. You both are very pretty people.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh,
Thank you.
Yeah. I bring, this is my wife, Kelly.
I was going to say, you must be a couple because you look alike.
Yeah. I bring her with me to level up a little bit. You know?
Okay. Where are you from, Nashville?
No, so originally I'm from Hawaii.
Hawaii?
And, yeah, she's a local. She's
Yeah.
actually,
Well, you have a little accent. That's why I was like picking up on
you know,
something.
so in high school, I moved to Kansas City.
Okay, I could hear
Yeah,
it.
or
Okay.
back and forth and
Back and forth?
Yeah.
You heard that?
Yeah.
Back forth.
And Howley with a Hawaiian accent is really hard to place. So, so I sound probably more Kansas City than from Hawaii.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely Kansas City.
Yeah.
Well, okay. Hey, we have Kym Whitley today.
Woo woo.
And let me tell you, we're really excited to have you.
Oh, thank you. I'm excited to be here. I've never heard of a podcast like this. Yeah.
Well, and we're really excited to have him.
Oh, Dexter.
It's like he walked in here and he was a star. You could tell. Like he knows.
Yeah, he's a little entitled.
Yeah. You know, like when you go on interviews and stuff and people ask you like, you know, does your kid know what you do? Like, do they understand? Do they get it? Do your dogs know what you do? Do they get it?
Never thought about that.
Yeah. Do they know mom's a star or do they think they're the star?
They're the star.
Yeah.
Yeah. Does Dexter have any siblings at home?
Yes, he has Dorito, who's a 2-year-old boxer.
We love
And-
boxers.
Oh yes, I love. That's why my walk is off. He knocked me in the pool.
Oh, they'll
so
do
I had
that.
to have spine surgery. I didn't know that they were so goofy and
Yeah.
big. It was a puppy, and I twisted and cracked my neck. So yeah.
Oh, so he gave you that present.
Yeah, and everyone's like, you should get rid of him. No, he was just being a puppy and.
And a boxer. And like you said, goofy.
Didn't know.
there's-
I did not know. He
Yeah.
was very goofy, but he runs them, and I don't think he knows he's bigger.
Okay.
I don't think Dorito knows. His name's Dorito.
Dorito.
Yeah.
That he's bigger than Dexter.
That sounds about like a boxer. My soul dog was a boxer flip. Oh. Yeah, and he passed. Now it's almost been 2 years.
years,
Man,
second.
time
How old
flies.
was he? 8?
He was 10.
Not 10,
Yeah,
good.
I wanted him to live forever. And
Yeah, we always do. I've had lots of dogs.
Yeah.
And I tell my friends, one thing is they do not outlive us unless we're older.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that outlive us is a turtle and a bird.
Yeah, that's true.
You want an animal.
Yeah.
Big
Yeah.
bird, big bird.
Yeah.
Well, so welcome to the show. I don't know how we got you to come on here. We're honored. Did they tell you what we do
I
on the
have
show?
no idea. My publicist, Elizabeth, she's
They
arranged all
snuck you
these
into
things.
here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so we were really smart with the name. We got really creative because it really is just about dogs and coffee. Because it's two things we
life.
love. And when
That's what I love.
Well, that's why we
We
said,
thought you're perfect.
Matter of fact, where is my coffee?
okay, well, we're glad, yeah. So we put these aprons on and we would like to get your coffee order.
Okay, you all gonna
Rocky
make it?
is going to be your barista
So,
today.
wait a minute, Rocky. I don't play with my coffee.
Yeah.
If this is not what you do, Rocky,
Right.
I'm gonna have to have somebody go run down the street.
Okay, I'm sweating a little bit. So the thing is, the thing is, just trust me.
Okay, Rocky.
We are,
We've got a backup plan.
we have a backup plan. So
Yeah.
the idea is that we're the baristas, but we don't know how to barista. But I wouldn't let you down. I
Okay.
have a real barista here.
On standby.
Okay.
So what I'm hoping is that you can give me real feedback and say, you know, this is wonderful or horrible, or here's what I'd improve. And we'll also have a real one for you.
Okay, that's what
And we're going to drink your drink with you because we want to experience
We wanna
the
know.
drink with you.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
so we all
gonna be
drink it
fun.
together.
Yes.
I have probably about 5. My brother has more coffee machines. And
Oh.
I had to take them. I had to take them down. Had a big Breville. I
yeah.
packed that up in a box. I think I need to give that to somebody.
Okay.
Then I have a Ninja, which I love.
Yeah.
Has everything in it, the Keurig and the, right, yeah, that.
Yeah.
Then I have the Nespresso, of course, because I got to have that with the frother.
Oh, yeah.
And then I have a Broovie, which I keep, that's some good coffee.
Yeah.
Those are all my machines. So bring on what you got.
See, I told you we would be friends. I thought I was crazy. She told me I was crazy. I ordered like 5 coffee machines of different brands and said, we're going to test all these out. Mm-hmm. Wanted to do a blind taste test.
Oh.
And then I was gonna keep. I was hoping that the one that wasn't that expensive would still make great coffee. I'm like, certainly some of this is branding. Of course, she liked the one that was the most expensive coffee.
Really?
The DeLonghi.
I saw, you know what?
Yeah.
I was going to get the DeLonghi because it was on sale.
Yeah.
When I bought the Broovie and then I bought the Nespresso, and I said, I think I'm going to get this DeLonghi. Then I had to look at the machines I had.
And switch it up a little bit.
I was like, got a lot of machines
Do I need
here.
it?
And then I wanted the old Nespresso with the small pods.
Yeah.
I get those in hotels. Now, that's actually delicious
It
to
is,
me.
yeah.
But I got the bigger pod. But the DeLonghi is delicious.
It is.
Out of the ones we tried, it was by
wow.
far the best.
Okay, so I drink coffee black.
Yes.
I like all
if you're a
kinds.
real coffee drinker.
Yeah.
I'm not a real coffee drinker. I'm a coffee drinker.
Okay.
But my brother, you're
Yeah.
my brother. He
does.
He's got to taste the.
I don't know if that's me. I just, I have a problem with cookies and cake and all the things. So if I drink my calories too, then I'm on the struggle bus by the end of the
Got
day.
it.
So I wouldn't
I'd
say
rather-
I'm that good at it, but
Calories in my coffee.
Yeah.
And not eat.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think, and that's fair enough.
works.
It's good, you know?
Yeah, I'm a coffee.
Because I do
in the
black
morning.
coffee to start, and then
Yeah.
as the day goes on, I do a little bit more milk and a little bit more sugar.
Okay.
So by like midday, it's like pretty light in
Oh,
sugar.
yeah, I start with the sugar, the cream, everything. I like the foam. I start with that in the morning.
Yeah.
But I don't drink coffee all day. I drink it once. Unless I'm on the set.
Yeah.
I got to stay up. I drink a cup of coffee.
Okay.
Well, tell
that's a
us.
good idea. Well, that's
Yeah.
what we want to. That's what we want to talk more about. I mean, Happy Gilmore too. We watched it, and we were just rolling. But before we get into that, why don't I get to work and start doing what I need to be doing,
Yeah.
making you guys some coffee?
Now, this is how
Yeah.
you come on the show. Now, what's your name again?
Kelly.
This when you get older.
Kelly
Yeah.
and Rocky.
Now, okay, what's your real name?
Rocky.
Your mama named you Rocky?
So okay, let me really work it out here. You're not gonna believe.
You
You're
look
gonna
like
think
a
I'm making
Kelly.
that.
That's how Kellys look.
Yeah, you're gonna be working. California Kellys. That's how California
yeah.
I'm
Kellys.
done. Look at it. Teeth all straight. You don't even look real.
Okay. My name when I was born, E Kanaka E Hanano Kekua,
Hold up. Weren't you born in Kansas City?
Hawaii.
So you were born in Hawaii.
Yeah, and then moved to Kansas City.
So hold up.
Yeah.
What did you say your name was?
Okay. So
That's okay, because it was probably about 2 years in
Yeah.
that he asked if I knew what his name was, and I didn't. And so I, at that point, had to like write it down in my
Right.
phone so I could practice it.
So it's actually really neat. It's an honor. My mom, very giving, loving person, and an elder in Hawaii, Auntie Nona Beamer, who actually brought hula back to Hawaiian schools. It was outlawed before she got it back into Kamehameha.
Look at her.
Yeah, I was lucky enough somehow to get this Hawaiian name given to me as a gift, and so that was my name. Now, Rocky is what I was named. I think it like as a first name. So like when I got the whole birth certificate reads Rocky E Kanakanakua, and then
But you're not going to just say it like it's normal.
yeah.
Nobody
let me break it
just
down.
say Rocky.
It's like 26 letters,
It is
I
20.
think.
I couldn't have it on
Or
my
something.
ID for
Come
a
on.
long time.
Say it to people so the people in the
Ekanaka.
world.
Yeah.
Ekanaka.
Ehana,
Ehana.
Ana,
Ana.
No,
No.
K,
K.
Akua.
Akuna.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
So it means the good man who well serves the Lord.
Oh, the good man that would look at you. Aren't you lucky? Because it could have been Akanaka Wuku Guhu.
Yeah.
That would have
Woo.
been the bad man.
Yeah.
Yeah, could
It
have been.
serves nothing.
Yeah, this guy's a mess up.
You're right.
This guy can't make a cup of coffee if his life depended on it. No, I'm
Yes.
kidding. I'm gonna start
How
making
long
some
have you
coffee.
all been married?
I'll let
8
you keep
years.
telling her.
Oh, good for
We've been
you.
married for 8 years. We've been working together for about 18.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So-
I'm pretty lucky.
You're kidding. Oh.
Yeah, we've been
so you
working-
all made it through that rough year 7. 7 is usually
Yeah.
a-
7's the tough year?
I don't know.
Yeah, for a lot of, well, you all don't. didn't
Was it
choose.
tough
a
for
lot
you?
of people 7.
Well, married or together? Because married would have been last year. I think last year was pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
The
Well,
year 7 is the number of completion. So I think that's why people have.
Okay. Coffee order? What can I get for you?
Give me a. I'm not going to make it easy for you.
oh, please don't. Don't take it easy up. This is great because the more practice he gets, the better for me.
Yeah.
I got in trouble last night because I was looking up, we heard through the grapevine that you really like lattes.
Yes.
And so I was looking up and researching how to make lattes, and she's like, no, you can't cheat. But I'm like, I think if you watch 20 videos on how to make a latte, you can't just whip out a latte.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
You look nervous.
I want to.
Okay.
Let's see if you can do this. I'm going to give you a couple
Okay.
choices.
Yeah. I appreciate you.
I want a brown sugar. Shaken latte, but hot. It's really a brown sugar latte.
Okay.
With oat milk.
Ooh, I got it. Okay. I did inventory. Yeah.
I want a vodka shaken latte over the moon, breve with some hot sauce.
Okay.
Woo! See what you gonna do.
Okay. If I pulled off the second one, you'd have to drink it.
I think we would all have to drink that.
Okay. Okay, this is good. I'm excited about this first one because I haven't ever had it.
Okay.
But this is right up your alley.
Yeah.
You like this
I
one?
like these drinks sound good, so I'm excited.
Okay.
Hot.
Hot.
Okay, I'll be back.
Yes, with coffee in it.
Okay.
Yeah, don't forget that part.
I can get one one, we do get, you remember that show, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Where you, like,
Yes.
phone a friend? I get one phone a barista for a hard element. So,
Yes.
yeah. So the steaming part is going to be that's where I'm going to call in some support.
Wait. Hold up. The steaming is your problem?
Well, that's
the easiest part.
Well,
You
but
get
have you
your measuring together
Yeah.
on that pressure on that espresso. I want that foam ever so thick.
Okay.
Forget a steam. The steam is stick the wand in and let
Okay.
it roll.
Okay.
And you would.
I'm starting to think, ooh, maybe I just exit. You two do this show and she can work out the coffee.
Yeah.
He said that he's gonna
Georgie, I
call
hope
a-
you're taking notes over there.
How do you call a friend for steam?
Okay. Well, while he's working on that, I've got a little trivia for you because we heard that you are obviously a really big dog lover. So I have some dog trivia for you.
Okay.
Okay, a recent study of 1,000 dogs reveals a winner as the world's smartest breed. So, a study with over 1,000 dogs across 13 breeds to figure out which one was the smartest. So I'm going to give you multiple choice.
So that's what they're saying. The best breed is the smartest dog?
Uh-huh. And so they did.
Oh, I didn't know what that is, but go ahead.
They did things like problem solving, gesture reading, and trainability.
Solve it.
Dexter, can you problem solve, buddy?
He said,
He's
you saw
like-
me count. Yeah, he's pretty smart.
He's like, I know how to get treats. Okay, here are your options: a Spanish water dog, an Australian Shepherd, a mixed breed, a German Shepherd, or a Belgian Malinois.
All those, hands down, are not the one. A poodle is the
A
smartest
poodle.
dog.
Okay, so
Right. Okay.
it-
Give it to me again.
it's funny that you say that because surprisingly, the biggest kickback that this study got was that a poodle was not included in it.
Oh, the poodle wasn't in the...
The poodle
'cause
was
they
not
knew
included.
The poodle was going to go home with the win.
Okay, so your options
Okay,
again:
here are my options.
Spanish water dog, Australian Shepherd, mixed breed, a German Shepherd, or a Belgian Malinois.
It's that second one. Say the second one.
The second one is the Australian Shepherd.
I'm gonna go with that one.
The correct answer is Belgian Malinois.
The last one.
The last one. Yes. Do you know? Have you seen a Belgian Malinois? Is it ringing a bell?
They're pretty big, right?
They
The
are.
Belgian-
They're often police dogs.
Yeah. Oh. Then that's what I should have said. Because you know the one I thought it was.
Yeah.
What's the one that will kill you? Is that the one?
Well, I guess it
No,
depends.
it looks like a German Shepherd.
It is.
They had them. That's the one I
Yeah.
wanted to say there.
Yeah.
They have a black face.
Uh-huh. They look like a smaller German Shepherd.
Yeah. They will kill you dead. What's his name again?
A Belgian Malinois.
So we just had that whole conversation talking about guard dogs.
Yes.
And we were talking about German Shepherds, and my girlfriend said, no. You got to get the ones that look like a German Shepherd and got that black face. But we didn't think about smart. We thought about death.
Gotcha.
They are because they're able to be trained.
Right.
They don't play.
No, they do not.
That's okay. The
Yeah.
Belgian Wallawa,
Belgian Malinois.
they're Malawa.
Okay. Part 2. This is based off coffee. Do you know where the latte was invented? And you're a latte drinker, so I feel
I
like
am. The latte.
yes.
I custom tailored this question. I know the answer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I know what.
Okay.
The
Multiple
latte-
choice.
Oh. I was
Or
gonna tell
if you know,
Oh, girl, yeah,
give
I know
it to
the
me.
story. Yeah. The latte was invented in the kitchen of this girl named Regina. So Regina was making the coffee, right?
Uh-huh.
And her man came in. He didn't like the cream in the coffee, right?
Oh.
Regina said, I'm going to get him back, and I'm going to make it extra hot. She used her frother with the steam, that he doesn't know how to do, to burn the milk. You understand? Poured it in. She takes it to him. Instead of him burning his mouth because she took extra time to get to the room, he said, wow, what is this? And his name was Larry, but she had an accent. And she said, latte, be quiet. And boom, there it is.
There it is.
It was, okay.
Wow, I love it.
I have no
That, in my book, is correct.
idea. That's it.
That's what we're going with.
What was it? Give me that multiple choice.
Okay. England, Spain, or Brazil?
No,
I know. I was like, are you guys pulling one over on me? Italy.
no, not
No,
Italy.
not Italy. Okay, well, those are your 4 options.
Brazil, and what else?
Spain, England, or Italy?
Brazil.
Final answer?
Oh, it can't be. It's either Brazil or Spain. Italy, they're not.
It is
doing
Italy.
What?
Lino, I don't even know how to pronounce this, Majorin, an Italian-American barista in Berkeley, California in the
barista.
1950s, is credited with popularizing the drink by making it more palatable for customers who found traditional Italian espresso too strong.
Strong.
Yes.
I had to look it up too. I didn't know.
Well, that was good. Italy.
Yeah.
Okay, come on with
For
it.
for cafe latte,
We are
meaning
0
milk
for 0
coffee.
right now.
Okay, are we ready for this? Listen, hold on a minute. There's even an attempt at some latte art.
Woo.
Attempt.
Listen,
I'm
now my brother's
excited.
pretty good at this
Okay,
latte.
I made you an orbit.
Give the best one to
Well, I'm giving her the best
Miss
latte
Kym.
art.
Okay, great.
And this here is a heart. I had to tell you in case you can't tell. I think you're right.
You make latte art like Dexter. This looks like my latte art. This is just
Well-
putting the milk and just getting it in there. My brother can make a heart. He can make all trees, everything. I
Well,
cannot.
it sounds like we should have brought your brother to be our barista.
You know what I did? I bought him a very expensive machine for his birthday.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Here, I didn't make this one.
Now that's what I'm talking
That's the
about.
one. That's,
Okay, so
What's
the
your
one that
name?
that's Georgie, the real deal.
Georgie. Now this is what I'm talking about, Georgie. This raggediness right here. You shouldn't even let him near anything with
Well,
the coffee.
Now listen.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at. Show the people at home.
Can you see it? Yeah.
you see that?
Ken, get in on that.
Come on in, Ken.
Kid, look at that.
Get
Show the
in on
people at
that.
home.
Now, I made the coffee. Georgie just made the latte art.
Now, I tell you, my big dog is a coffee drinker.
Oh, okay.
Dorito, he is not. Dorito will drink your
He'll sneak it if you
whole
don't pay
cup of
attention.
coffee.
All right. Well,
Well, cheers.
yeah, cheers.
Kim?
Thanks.
Is
thanks
this
for
what we're
coming.
talking about?
I think you can be hard on me if you don't like it. You just let me know, okay?
Hey, I'll
It
give
might be a
honest
little hot,
criticism
so,
too.
drink accordingly. Oh, I know you will, girl.
A lot of foam. Let me get to the drink.
There's a lot of fun. Latte mustache.
Oh no!
If you're listening and not watching, she is having a reaction that is not ideal of a
Oh
barista's.
gosh, that was disgusting. No, I'm just messing. It's pretty good. It's smooth.
Okay.
I like mine a little more on the sweet side.
You
I
know.
would
A
probably
little
put,
more brown sugar.
Oh yeah, but I might put a little Splenda in it sometimes. But as far as taste, it's very good. It's smooth.
We can put Splenda
you're-
in
you're
there if
not
you'd
a-
like.
No, but you're not a coffee person. I mean, not a sweet coffee person.
Well,
so
you
this
know,
would probably
it's
be
the
perfect for
afternoon.
you.
This is nice, yeah.
Yeah. No, it's good. Okay, while we're sipping this,
good.
do you have any embarrassing dog stories? Feel like this is a loaded question.
Several, just like this one. The
No,
little one here.
not embarrassing dogs.
Yes.
Okay, just in general.
Yeah, tried to bite the man. Oh, goodness. Embarrassing dog stories.
Okay, while you're thinking,
see.
I'll give
Oh,
you one
well,
of mine.
go ahead.
My dog, Zoe, she passed about a year ago. She lived to be almost 16. And she was a little lap dog. Like, I took her everywhere. She came to the office with me. So naturally, she drove in the car with us. She always had what I called the reserve turd. So anytime we got in the car, if I walked her a mile and got all of her number twos out, she always saved one for my car without fail. It was like just a known thing. And so it really stunk because I'm like, girl, you are almost the perfect like travel dog, but you cannot get this last turd out before we get in the car. It's like she did it just in spite of me.
It's always the reserve turd.
Really?
You
Yeah.
could walk for 2 hours.
And she
Yeah,
would
reserve
and
turd.
she
in the
would
car?
keep that reserve turd till she got in the car.
It wasn't like a full one. It was just like a rabbit
Just a little nug.
just to do it.
Yeah, just to show me who's boss.
That is true. Oh my gosh. Embarrassing. I would say my big dog. My
Dorito?
boxer. Yeah. The most embarrassing thing is that I had to have surgery because he knocked me in the pool.
Yeah.
And
How long ago was that?
a year.
Okay. I mean, surgery, that's a big recovery.
He had a big recovery from it. And that's about it, just being a puppy or big dog. And he knocked me in the pool. And then I had to have spine surgery. So that would be there's so many embarrassing stories. Like they will, at home, I was like, I just got that new rug. I said, I know that's not. One of these two, you can't never tell. Wet the rug, nice new rug.
You're like, thanks, Mom, for
did
getting
that.
me this new rug.
My niece, I think it's the big one because he's a puppy and I don't think he knows the rules. He knows the rules.
Right.
Took my, this one. It's a couple that I forgot this story. I have a girlfriend who comes to visit every few months, my writing partner. I don't know what it is about her feet, her shoes. There's one pair of shoes. I didn't even know he could do this. He goes in this shoe. It's a purple shoe, like a tennis shoe. He takes the lining out.
Oh.
And then one time he hit her shoes.
Did he
She was
chew
like,
it up
"Where
at
is
all
my
or just
shoe?"
hit him?
Hit him. Takes the lining out, hides that, and then takes her shoe. Took one. She couldn't find it. The craziest thing, that one. I said, obviously your feet stink or something because he
It's the
likes
only
it.
option.
She
Yeah.
was like, no, it's the only option.
He's not taking other people's shoes, right?
Yeah, he just.
Did you have to
loves
buy
her
her a new
feet.
pair of shoes?
No, we eventually found it. It was
okay.
under a couch.
Yeah.
That could be friendship fracturing because,
Look at him. And and the big one, don't you jump. No.
there's another dog walking
Dexter.
by.
No, thank you.
Dexter's on guard duty.
Wait, can we just talk about Dexter's necklace?
Oh, yeah, and my big dog has a big, thick one.
Yeah, he is really
Okay, so
a cute dog.
he's got like a gold chain on. And is that a dog or a
cat?
cat?
It's a cat.
Oh,
It's a
I
cat.
love it.
Because he thinks he's a cat.
Yeah.
He's always on top of the
Yeah,
couch.
okay.
He likes
yeah.
to be up high.
Up high. And I guess that's for protection. They feel safer
Yep.
Yeah.
up there. And the other chain was heavy. And and the other dog chewed. And I said I would never have a dog who chews shoes.
That's how dogs work, right? You're like, I'll
didn't-
never have this kind, and then you have that
I
kind.
couldn't believe it. He chewed my niece's.
Well, where
high
did he come from?
heels.
How'd you get? Yeah.
This one came from a rescue. I was doing a TV show called Puppy Pound or Puppy. It was on the Animal Network.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Animal Planet?
Animal Planet. And they always did the Puppy Pound, the puppy.
Okay.
And it was a great show. I don't know, it didn't make it, but it was a competition between regular people and their trained dogs.
Oh.
So these are just people who train their dogs, and these dogs were just magnificent. So one day they brought a wagon of puppies to distract the big dogs. And he was one of the puppies. They were a litter of puppies. And my son was with me that day. And he was like, I want one, because my other dog had just passed, my poodle, 17 years old.
Oh.
And he had passed, so I was like, oh no, not another dog, please. And he picked the dog, and it was out in Thousand Oaks, but I forgot. But they had one left, and it was the one I picked. He picked the quiet one. I had picked the chubbiest one. He's the biggest one. And they were like, he's still here because his things hadn't dropped, so he had to stay. So we went out and adopted him. It was a great place, and so got a rescue because he was pretty much a rescue at the rescue. And the other dog I got just recently in Texas. The
Wow.
boxer. I could not find a boxer place out here, and I've always wanted a boxer.
Okay.
So I got him from Texas and flew him out here. My assistant went and got him and brought him out.
Awesome.
So he could almost kill me. And I brought him, I didn't know I needed a dog. Like the police told me, your best First line of protection, my neighbor's house got robbed. And he said, you got a dog? I said, a poodle. He said, get a dog.
A dog, yeah.
I said, really? He said, that is the first line of detection. He said, of protection. He said, because when they hear that dog barking, they might go pick another house.
Yep.
They said, get a dog. I couldn't believe it. And I got a dog.
But
Should have got the
Belgian Malinois.
Belgian.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
let me tell you something about this.
This boxer.
The boxer's scared of everybody. So now he just runs. Like,
You know-
I couldn't bring him. I was going to bring him here. He'd have knocked down all the cameras.
We would have loved it though because we
would've,
love
please.
boxers.
Yeah, we love it.
Really?
Oh, my goodness.
I feel bad, Elizabeth. I should have brought Dorito.
Yeah. Next time.
Next time.
I'll
Next
up my
time.
game on the coffee. You bring Dorito.
Bring Dorito.
Yeah.
Dorito.
The thing with boxers that I found out, because we didn't know either. We got this boxer and we had no idea. And you find out real quick with a boxer. They are such goofy dogs and so silly and they'll act scared. But man, when it comes time to protect their family, they will spring into action.
That is true. I have seen that.
Yeah. And that's why
right.
they're such amazing dogs. I can't, I like to fashion myself a boxer. I'll have fun, but if it comes down to it, I will take care of my family, and like, that's what I love about boxers. And how old now? You said 2?
He's 2.
At about 3 or 4, because boxers have the longest puppyhood of any dogs.
Oh.
Yeah,
Surprise.
Surprise.
Someone did say that. They said that 13, they're still a puppy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but at around 3 or 4, when they start to level out a little bit, where you don't see that crazy in their eye if you haven't walked them or something.
Yeah.
Well, you still see it, but it's just not as prolonged of a period.
Yeah, but boy, they turn
Yeah.
into really great dogs.
Snuggle bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he snuggles.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah,
Because he was supposed to stay downstairs and watch the property.
Okay. No. He's wherever mom's at.
Okay, so where do your
Right
dogs
there.
sleep? Do they sleep in bed with you?
No, not this one sleeps in the bed.
Okay.
The boxer sleeps on the bed.
Yeah.
But if I come home, he's in the bed. He gets in trouble. He's up in the bed, but I need him to, because I had which they don't, I had an Irish setter growing up.
Okay.
Best dog, dumbest dog, but the best dog. Saved our lives.
Let's see if Irish setter's on that list here.
Irish definitely is not.
No.
I don't think you.
Loved this dog. When I tell you, my mother was very good at training dogs. That's how I got to train. Watched her with all our dogs. We've had dogs our whole life, which I thank her for. That's why my son, because I know friends who come over and they're like,
Right.
and that's because they haven't been introduced to a dog.
Right.
And so we've had dogs, and we had a Irish setter. Her name was Jamil, and pretty. You don't even see setters anymore.
You don't.
Definitely out here in California.
No.
I saw one. I was like, where'd you get that dog from? Irish setter. They are the most beautiful.
They're pretty.
And my brother left a hot dog on the stove and fell asleep partying, at 20 years old or whatever. We were all in the house after college, I think. We were pretty young, might have been high school. And the pot still has a hot dog mark in it, but the house got filled with smoke, and this was a pretty big house. Interesting that maybe a fire had stopped. All I know is my parents said the dog, she never comes in their room. Jamil came in their room and went by their bed and was trying to wake them up. And they're like,
What's going
go
on?
down. I'm not taking you outside. You don't go outside until the morning. What are you doing? And my mother said she bothered her so much. She got up, turned the light on. She said she couldn't see her hand in front of her face.
Wow.
It was so much smoke, which that meant everybody got everybody out the house. So I remember the fire truck came. We were all standing outside of the house. But that was because of that Irish setter.
Saved your life.
Right. So now I don't know what these dogs are going to do because they're upstairs with me.
Boxers are really emotionally attached too. So who knows if you ever need a life saving. My guy saved me.
I was going to say that.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he let me know I was having a stroke before I had a stroke.
What?
Yeah. So he comes bouncing in, and I was healthy, no reason for a stroke, so we'd have no idea. He comes bouncing in and just starts jamming his nose into my knee to the point where I'm like, what is wrong with this dog? He's been rewired or something, and like where he's going to hurt his nose, he's just hitting so hard. And then maybe 10 seconds later, I just get this drop where I'm just like, oh, just so heavy. And it gave me enough time because I knew something was wrong because him and I were so close that I said, Kelly, call 911. Something's really wrong.
Yeah. And I was in the other room and I was like, what do you mean? Like, what's wrong? And at that point, he couldn't tell me, but I was like, what am I going to tell 911? Like, why do they need to come?
Get here.
And yeah,
Dogs will do it.
he obviously survived.
I made it. Good news.
Thank God.
You made it.
Yeah, because that window of 30 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Wow.
Dogs are like, that's why we thought it makes sense to
So
do a
there's
show
still
like
hope
this.
for Dorito.
Yeah, still hope for
There is
Dorito.
still hope for Dorito.
Yeah, and Flip was what, 6 at that time? 6, 7 maybe?
I think so. He was
Yeah.
That
mid-age.
is so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had another dog. I had so many dogs. They're all on the counter in ashes. No, I had one dog I wanted, and now I wouldn't get another one.
Okay.
Schnauzer.
Oh, okay.
Max. I had Max. Let me tell you something about this little dog. First of all, it was a boyfriend that the ex-boyfriend I shouldn't have been with.
Okay.
He bought the dog.
Okay.
Because I saw the dog and I was like, oh my God, it's so cute. It was a miniature Schnauzer. This dog was such a gangster. This little dog jumped on the cameras, jumped on the counter, this was 10 years ago, ate a whole chocolate cake,
Oh, no.
No.
had no problem.
Really?
He ate the whole, I watched the camera, but he got up, he must have jumped somewhere, but then the chair went away. So he's stuck on the counter and doesn't know how to get down.
So he couldn't even blame it on
He
somebody
couldn't-
else.
So he finally, it was so funny because say that's a doorway right there. I guess he backed up and he took a running start and I guess he just flew in the air.
Well, after all that chocolate, he's probably...
He ate the whole cake. I could not believe it, but we knew we were gonna have Max long. He was a runner. I could not teach him how to stay.
He just darted.
And I didn't have a fence. He was a boy dog, but most of my dogs are boys. But he had, it was open
Yeah.
where I lived, didn't have a big gate. He ran all the time, and the neighbor said he just got hit by a car. And she called, and I went and got him. But we had a repast. We had flowers, food. Everyone came.
That's nice. That's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Max.
it's funny because how I really got to know you is because when you would do interviews, you would take dogs with you. Like when you do press tour stuff,
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
did.
because you can always tell a dog because dog people are genuine people. Like it's really hard to find a dog person that's a jerk or like, I mean, they're out there, sure. But like in general, dog people are pretty good people because they're caring, they're loving, they're kind. It's like when I'd see you on interviews and I don't feel like, and that's been for a while, and I don't feel like people back then would do it. Now people do it a little bit more, but back then I don't.
Back then they weren't. I had a talk show.
Okay.
And I was the first one that would come out with my dog. And the producer, I remember they were like, I was like, it's my show.
Yeah.
And I would go out and I had another very smart dog, a Shih Tzu, Bo, and I took Bo from my brother. Yes, Scott, I took it from you. Bo was a Shih Tzu, lived in Cleveland.
Okay.
But my brother, now I wouldn't do it, but now I get it. He would go to work for 8 to 10 hours a day, and Bo would be locked up in his little kitchen in his apartment.
Mm-hmm.
And my mother was an instigator because my mother was a dog person.
Yeah.
She was like, you should take that dog. He's not going to buy a ticket to come get it. Take that dog. It's not fair. She didn't like the dog being locked up
Yeah.
either.
Fair enough.
So I stole Bo from my brother in Cleveland, but I didn't know. I'd never traveled with this dog before.
Yeah.
So I took the carrier and I went to the airport, and this is before 9/11. The carrier couldn't fit under the seat. It was a plastic big, but we had already taken off. The dog was in the closet barking up in first class.
At least they didn't
Flight
kick you
attendants
off.
were like, yep, they couldn't do. We were already up in the air. They were like, I said, I don't know the dog well, ma'am. I'm not taking the dog out.
Yeah.
So I took it, and my brother was so upset, but he never came out and got Bo. And Bo.
So Bo was yours.
Bo was mine. So that's when I had my talk show. And when I walked out, Bo came out and he went right over to his pillow and laid down. Sometimes he would walk around the guests, but I invited, DMX came, he brought his big dogs on the show.
Oh, fun.
Yeah,
That's
so
fun.
it was those kind of, back in the day, you know.
Well, I feel like now people are more open. Well, maybe they're more open about it. I was okay. So Happy Gilmore 2. Amazing. We are like, it was so awesome. I never thought Happy Gilmore 2 was going to happen. Like We loved it. And
30
I think,
years later.
I know.
yeah, and the fact that it happened is amazing. And I'd love to talk about it, but before we talk about it, did you get to bring any of your pups on set with you?
No, because we shot in New Jersey.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I did not take them with me. No.
Okay, but tell us about it. So Happy Gilmore 2, you were fantastic, by the way.
Thank
Happy
you.
freaking Gilmore.
Crazy.
How many times did you have to say that? Was that like
A
you got
bunch.
it the first time?
Yeah, well, we had a whole bunch of other lines. And, the film has 1,000 people, and it was long. So a couple of my scenes got cut, lines got cut. But just to be in it, I was
Yeah.
okay. But, and then they pick what they want.
Right.
But it was fun. It was a great opportunity. This is the second movie I've done with Adam. Hubie Halloween, I did with Adam, and of course I'm looking forward to the next one. Every time Adam calls, I will do a movie.
You just say, yeah, he calls, you say
he
yes.
calls, you say yes, because he is a great person, funny, and he hires comics. All, his friends are there, the writers are comics, so, he's a good person, and you want to be good to a good person.
And you can see that in the movie too, because everyone feels relaxed. It's funny.
I was relaxed.
Obviously, there's writing for the movie, but you can tell a lot of it is just y'all just adding who you are to that movie,
Yes.
and that's what makes it so good.
Yeah.
It seems like you're having a good time. Like coming to set every day would be a lot of fun.
Yes, it was definitely, you didn't feel that you were going to work. It was work, but not really. You get to it's play. It's like pretend. You get to put makeup on and clothes that you wouldn't normally wear. I had to run down the street my first day. I was like, I got to run the first day and down a hill with heels on. I said, no. So that was a whole thing. And I told Ben Stiller, I was like, Ben, I said, you don't have to run that fast. I said, nobody is judging you. Please stop and slow down, because I was first. And there was Ben first, and I'm chasing him. Now, when I tell you everyone passed me so fast, I didn't care after a while. I was like, I don't care. They were like, no, Kym, you gotta care. I was like, whatever.
I think I know what scene you're talking about.
Yeah, so it was crazy.
It's like to be in a movie with Ben Stiller, you have to be able to run fast.
Yeah, and Ben is crazy and nice, and I did a movie with him back in the day called Along Came Polly. So it was good to be with him again. And he's just a good character actor. He comes from, his parents were very, very funny and kind people. So it was good to be in that. Farley, he is absolutely insane. I was like, please stop. Because, we're laughing. One scene, I caught myself. I watched it. And if you look at the scene, I'm in the back, I swear I'm doing this. I was like, oh my God, am I not paying attention? Oh, it was too many things.
I think like what's funny about a movie with a bunch of comedians is like you can all call each other out. You can say it how it is. Like no one has to like have niceties and step around each other.
Right.
Which makes it so fun. Yeah, I wonder, like, it's funny because the thing I was wondering is like if they have wardrobe for you, or because, and if Adam Sandler has to do wardrobe, because he just wears his shorts and his flannel shirts.
Yes.
And like, so do you guys just get to wear what you want? Or?
No, and Adam doesn't get to wear what he wants.
It's
either.
a wardrobe?
Oh yes, Adam just looks crazy. That's a wardrobe, because they want him to match the character
Right.
from the first movie.
Oh, right.
Right, but that's that's how he dresses
That's
anyway.
That's what I thought. I thought he just got to come as he is, but
No,
you can't
no
get away
way.
with that on
No.
a blockbuster like that.
No, so
What was your favorite cameo in that movie?
hard to say, but Kid Cudi was. I enjoyed Kid Cudi. It was very nice. Got to see him. I didn't know who Big Bunny, Super Bunny.
Okay.
What's his name? Rabbit Bunny. The cute bunny. Bad Bunny.
Bunny.
Bad Bunny.
I wasn't going to help
It was
you out
good.
because I noticed you have not had any more of your coffee.
No, this coffee is actually jamming and it's good. Bad Bunny. Me and Lavelle Crawford's okay. We didn't know who because we're in a different generation.
Yeah.
We didn't know who Bad Bunny was. We thought he was, good looking guy and he was a good actor. So Lavelle was trying to hook him up with his daughter. No, you don't understand how funny this is.
Now we're getting the dirt.
No,
All right.
this is the dirt.
Okay.
So Lavelle is like, my daughter speaks Spanish, and she's doing this and doing that, and what do you do? I mean, Lavelle have no idea. He said, well, I sing. He said, really? So, like, maybe we can catch a show where you sing. He said, well, I sold out. Was it Yankee Stadium?
Yeah, like 50,000 people or
He was
something
like,
crazy.
you sold it out? You showed him a He was like, oh, you're a real singer. It was so funny. We're both like this. Wow. Generational. How do you say you old without saying you old? Ask Bad Bunny, who are you? So, but it's when you say cameo, there's also people, I loved Ben Stiller's character, but also had fun with Adam Sandler's daughters were great.
Yeah.
I was in the scenes with Sadie, you know, she's still in school, but we had fun. We really had a great time. Just, they cut out a lot, but just we did a whole bunch of silly stuff together because Ben Stiller was making us work in his yard. So they shot all of that. Oh my God, we had so much fun. We were so silly, and that was just a good time.
I was going to ask you, what was your favorite like scene that got cut?
My favorite scene was at Ben Stiller's house while he's watching the thing, and we're cleaning, and we're in the window, and we're dancing behind him, making faces, doing all kind of stuff, de-weeding his yard. I would say that was one of my favorite scenes that got cut.
It's funny because it's like, it's a character, but we all know that person that's like trying to get free work out of you.
Yes.
Or like taking advantage of it when you're down and being like, well, why don't you run my car to the car wash and then, we'll talk about it.
But it's really good to talk about this because before the movie, we couldn't talk about anything. They they did a really good job of keeping it under wraps. Matter of fact, can I talk about it now?
Yeah.
Look, I was like this.
It's out, right?
Yeah. Hey, they still are like, well, I don't know. So it's really because, we all waiting. There are certain sequels. Like I asked him, I said, if you make Waterboy 2, that would be the best. Waterboy was my favorite.
Yeah.
I loved, of course, Happy Gilmore, but I was like, that Waterboy had me screaming. There's certain sequels, just like I was in the Friday movie.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm waiting on Ice Cube to write The Last Friday. He said he's writing it. We're probably going to do it.
That's awesome.
So there are certain, because you got to be careful with sequels.
Yeah.
Right.
Because people are going to judge you.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
So absolutely, very proud of Happy Gilmore 2. It broke records. It was like 47 million viewers for that weekend. It was
still climbing.
Yeah, not even broke the record. It was the biggest viewership for a weekend for a new movie on Netflix.
Amazing.
So
Everybody loves it. My friends love it. Because it has such a high bar. You start at that high bar, and it's like, it's kind of like one of those things where it's like, okay, the bar only starts so high, So, but everyone loves it, and I think just the nostalgia around it, like it feels good for everyone. Like it
feels good. It's a good family movie.
Yeah, it's like old time laughs.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
The world's a lot different nowadays, and so when you get to laugh like you used to get to laugh, it feels good.
I agree.
Okay, so wait, but what was the thing? There's a Waterboy 2 sequel?
No, I want a Waterboy 2.
That.
I asked Adam. I was like, can you please do another Waterboy?
Yeah.
My favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
No more trivia? Just questions?
Yeah, we are peppering you with questions, and thank you. There's a lot of fun for us too because you're a mom, and we've got two little ones.
You do?
Yeah, we got two little ones, a 2 and a 4-year-old.
They look just like you too.
They do look like us.
What do you have, boys, girls? Mixture?
One of each.
Yeah, little boy and
Lucky.
little girl, and we're just in those days. I'm sure you remember where they're just like that perfect age of. I mean, they're all
old
good
are they?
ages, 2 and 4.
Okay, perfect age.
Yeah, well, fun. Like my son the other night, I was walking out of the room. He's like, Dad, hold on, I want Daddy to tell you something. And I'm like, what's that? And he's like, you know what Goofy says? And I'm like, no, what? And he goes, gosh. And I'm like,
It's like stuff that
my
pierces your heart.
Yeah, it's like
Perfect age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just wait. I got a teenager. Good luck.
the not
Good
perfect
luck.
age.
They're all the ages are interesting ages. When you want to go back, let me tell you the best age.
Okay.
When they don't talk, and they don't walk. All they do is poop, pee, and drink and eat.
So we're out of that age.
When I
Yeah.
tell you that age right there, because you're like, yeah, who's in control?
Yeah.
Mommy.
But teenagers don't always talk either. But that's different.
They grunt, though. They do talk. My son has a whole grunting dialogue. I said, okay, I guess he doesn't want anything to eat. Joshua, get up. I guess I woke him up too early. There's a whole language in there.
Well, you've had a lot of practice because I'm sure your dogs probably have similar sounds coming up when you wake them up or they're hungry.
True. They are. But you know, one thing I realized, these two, they don't tell me when they're hungry. Like I forgot to feed them the other morning. I usually feed them in the morning, but by the evening, they're just begging a lot. And the big one was licking the table, like underneath it, he was licking the table. I was like, oh, and their bowls were empty. But I wish there was a way, because I have the bells on the door. Okay. They know how to go outside. There's no, like, they would drink out the pool. I'm trying to stop that if they were thirsty. But I don't know how to signal food. I know they have those buttons, but I don't want them playing around.
I feel like that's a slippery slope, because otherwise you have dogs that are just like ding, 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 ding.
You know what we have that is very helpful is a little, what would you call it, like a ticker board, where when you feed them, you just click it over.
Yeah, so it's like a feeding chart. So there's the day and then AM and PM. And so when you feed them, you just slide it over as yes.
Yeah, we thought it would help each other because our dog Kobe was getting 2 meals. Because in the morning. Like, I'm like, oh, did you eat? And he's like, oh, no. You know, and so like I'd feed him and then and she'd be like, oh, I fed him. And so we did it for that. But now like if you know, she's busy with the kids and so I'm doing food duty and stuff, I'll be like, wait, did I feed him or not?
Was that yesterday?
I'll
was
walk
that
by
today?
it and I'll go, oh, I didn't feed, you know, so maybe, you know.
Let's talk about this ticker board.
Yeah, $2 from Amazon.
That's the same thing I have on my dishwasher.
Is it clean or dirty?
Doesn't matter. Still got to open it up and look at the glass. Because you don't know if you slid it or not. I don't need a ticker board. You know what I need? Something that goes off and says, hey, Kym, feed the dogs before you leave the house for the day. That's what I need. So,
does your son have any responsibilities in caring for the dogs?
He did. I couldn't take the poop in the yard. Let me tell you, I tried to train these dogs to poop in a certain area.
Yeah.
I had a fence. But then they got bougie because the grass got kind of like dirt.
Yeah.
And so the grass got smaller. Now they just get out there. It's irritating. So now they'll just poop anywhere they want. And I know this sounds really crazy. I'd hire a company that comes out twice a week. That's some old Hollywood celebrity. I was like, they have that? And I kept saying, I'm only going to use it for a couple months, and then my son is going to go back. But what happened is my son gets so busy, I want the poop up twice a week.
Yeah.
I don't want you to do your chores on Saturday. And then he comes home, then he has homework or he has basketball. So I got to figure out, because he's 14, he has to keep his room clean. Well, he did have an allowance of $20 a week. He didn't clean up the poop. I took it down to $5. So he has to clean the dishes when I remember. What I'm trying to figure out is what is his weekly responsibility. And that would be pick up the poop. He's supposed to feed the dogs in the morning. He has to let them out before he goes to school. You ever get frustrated? Because I don't play about my dogs.
Yeah.
I want the dogs to go out and I want them to eat. And when he doesn't do it, I lose my mind.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I'll just do it. But you have to, and him and the big one don't get along. Kind of, the big one, I don't know what he did to him as a puppy. Because he was, younger.
Yeah.
And I don't know if he played rough with, but they play all the time. But they're not, so the big one, I can always tell when my son is downstairs hiding around a corner. The big one goes crazy. And he gets on those legs and his butt is in the air. Yeah. And he's like, arr, arr. I said, Joshua, get upstairs. I know you're down here, because he's like, I think he hides and then he scares the dog.
Yeah.
Now this one he doesn't mess with, because this one bite his face off. No, but the big one, I think he likes scaring him. So this one is on high alert at nighttime. He's walking around. He's like, where's that little boy? So, I think I have to figure out to give him some weekly responsibilities.
Yeah. I think dogs and kids too, it's hard, right? Little kids, it's hard for dogs to read little kids, because just dogs are erratic, kids are erratic, and so it's hard for those two to mesh. And teenagers, it's hard to read teenagers for us. It's hard for dogs to read teenagers sometimes too.
Yes.
It's not till you hit, what I've noticed is it's not until you hit like that 17, 18, 19, where you start going, you know, I'm going to need to get a job. I'm going to need to go to college. I got to
Yes.
start taking things a little more serious. That kind of sets in with the dogs too. You communicate, you're a little more candid in your communication of like, here's what I'm trying to accomplish. And when you're a teenager, you can't even figure left from right, up from down sort of thing.
Even if you tell him, and I say, you know, use hand signals with the dog.
Yeah.
He's like, sit. I said, Joshua, the dog does not understand that.
Yeah.
I said, just do the hands. Doesn't, so.
He should come to the shelter with us sometime and volunteer. And that would be fun because then he'd see all the different kinds of dogs and
That's fun.
It helps because then when you learn a lot of different dogs and start to see common behaviors in dogs, it helps you with your dog at home because you get in that bubble where you think my dog's weird or why don't they understand, and then we start seeing it across a lot of dogs. So we spend a lot of time at shelters.
When's your next volunteer day? Because he's coming. His name is Joshua Whitley Johnson. He's 14 years old.
This is his weekly duty, right?
He is on his way to the shelter.
He is welcome anytime. He
That
can come
would be
with us.
great.
And okay, and then little sidebar. What's the name of the pooper scooper company?
It's called Poop 911.
I feel like.
And I bet you want to call them right after this show ends, don't you?
No. What I want to
And
do.
it's not even expensive. And Tim comes out and he scoops up the poop. I'm like, hey, Tim, because I was like, if my son just followed this man in the yard, he makes it look fun and simple. He got a big, because people think you use those scoopers. That's not what you use.
Okay.
This man has one of those big yellow dustpans. It's like this.
Okay.
But it's open in the front, and he's got a rake or whatever he has.
Yeah.
He takes that yellow thing. It
Just
goes through that
taps
yard.
it in.
That's
takes it to
cool.
that, and then he flips it. And I guess he has a trash bag that is in, or he puts the trash, and it's gone out. He's gone.
Imagine being this guy now getting all kinds of calls to your business, being like, yeah, Kym Whitley said you're it. His business starts blowing up. And be like, what? Kym was talking about my pooping company?
And I feel bad because I don't want to stop using them because I see Tim all the time.
Yeah,
Tim will come in. Tim comes, and they got a little car. It's a little, like, electric car. It's about this big. And it say, poop 911. Tim will zoom up. He gets out. He smells fresh. Don't smell like a poop person.
Is there a slogan? Like, does he have a slogan on there?
I'm going to look at this little car. I was like, who knew that this existed?
Maybe you and some of your comedian friends get in a writing room, work out a bunch of slogans for him, and then and hand him just like a note card, be like, we did a little something for you.
We did something for you.
We got some things.
Stinky is our business. Tired of stepping in your dog's poop? Yeah, they do. So I don't, and I could go around and pick it up. I bought all kind of little scoopers and different things. I found this one that I really love that you put the trash bag over it, and it's just like, it's a small little bucket.
Okay.
It has the rake, and you put it in there. You take the trash can because the trash bag is hooked to it.
All right.
I was like, I should have made this, and then that's it, and you throw it away.
And they're done.
Yeah, and you can carry it with you. It was very simple. Because what I hate doing is this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Picking it up, then I got tired. Who wants to go around the yard and do that each time? You just want to go.
Especially when you got big dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, and see, that's why I did not get the King Corso or the Corso.
Yep.
I was going to get a Corso, and my girlfriend, Sherry Shepherd, had one. And I was like, that's going to be the perfect dog. And then I thought about it. I said,
It's horse size.
This poop is bigger than mine. I said, ain't no way
Yeah.
I'm picking up that poop, because I will pick up, if my dog uses the bathroom, I will pick it up.
Yeah.
Well, funny you should say that because that's how Rocky feels because we have a Corso.
We have a kind of Corso. Yeah. It's like horse nuggets, man. I'm going to call this guy.
How do you pick? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Call the
I'm
poop
calling
people,
him.
because how do you got to have two hands to pick that up.
You know, I have a rake and a scooper.
Okay, same thing.
It's about 3 poos a scoop. Like the scoop bin is probably about 6 inches by 8 inches. And then I just kind of rake it in, and I can get about 3 poos in there.
No, you need to get the big yellow thing.
Well, I need to call the poo 911.
Call the poop people.
It's funny because we always thought like doing this podcast, having people that like celebrities and, you know, folks have been in recent blockbusters. Like, how's the other half live? Now we know.
Yeah.
How
Poop
about that?
911.
Poop 911. And I'm going to have to, my son's going to turn into Poop 911. Because he has no responsibility. And he needs to go out there. And he loves the dogs, but he doesn't, and and he doesn't walk them because I'm afraid I use wags to walk my dogs.
Yeah,
This is
yeah.
horrible. This is horrible. I
think
sound
it's
like
wonderful.
a celebrity for real. Because I'm afraid, these are two things I'm afraid of. The boxer is scary. And I'm afraid he's going to walk the dog and
Yep.
see another dog. Now my boxer has gotten
And
away or
strong.
something's happened.
Yeah.
Because we don't really have sidewalks where we live. I'm always afraid, or a big dog's gonna come out and my
Yeah.
son's not gonna know how
It's
to
not worth the
handle it.
risk.
It's not. I have a big enough yard that they run after each other. This one chases the big one, and they just loop, 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 loop. So I was like, they got the exercise.
Yeah.
And they come and they lay down, or I'll call Wags and have them come and walk them. I always worry about their feet, though, being hot
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
the pavement.
Yeah,
So,
SoCal, that'll do it too. Yeah, you have to be. It blows my mind how many people don't worry about that. And you see them walking, and
They
I'm
don't
like,
think
hey.
about it.
Yeah.
I always try to say something kindly, like just not to be a jerk, but just go, hey, I just put back my hand down. It's kind of hot today, and some people take it well. Some people don't, but I don't care to a certain point because if it helps some dogs,
yeah,
you know?
yeah, their little feet.
Yeah. Let me ask you this, because you've been so awesome coming on this show, and we've been having a lot of fun. And is there anything that you want to talk about? Because you're in Happy Gilmore too, which is awesome, and I get why. Like, you're funny, you're charismatic. Like, the movie was so much fun. And what do you do from here? Like, what's next? What's exciting in your life right now, outside of trying to raise a teenager?
That's all I was gonna say. Raising a teenager. Stand up. I do a lot of stand up.
You have a show coming up.
Yep, I'm on the road. DC Comedy Loft. I have a movie out on Prime called Killing Mary Sue. It's a very funny, dark comedy. I have my podcast with Sherry Shepherd called Two Funny Mamas. Please subscribe. And I am working on an animation that hopefully will get an Oscar run called walkinthelightmovie.com. If you want to check out what this is, we're still crowdfunding and looking for distributors, but it's a great movie about the Oklahoma City bombing. It was our first domestic terrorist attack. And it talks about the one man is a blind man who had a cafe downstairs at the bottom of the building. And when it blew up, he saved 5 people because they couldn't see, but he's used to that. So he was able to rescue all these people. So it's a true story, but it's in animation. And I really, really related to it, the heartfelt story.
I want to ask you a couple questions, and then if it's okay, I'd love to get Dexter a puppuccino. Would that be all right?
Sure, it looks like Dexter has had a hard day.
Yeah,
He needs a
it's hard with
nightcap.
all these lights. And what of all the dogs? Not that you don't love them all, and I won't. This is just between us three. Which one was your favorite dog? Like, which one was your soul dog? Like the one that if you go to heaven or wherever you go next, they are there with you.
Wow, that's hard. So I had one, Caesar, when we lived in Africa. Now he was whatever that Belgian thing it had to be. He jumped through windows. He did everything. That was a dog that will bite everyone.
Yeah.
But loves you. But he was definitely. Then there was Petite, who was a little poodle. Then there was Jamil. Then there was, oh gosh, I've had so many dogs. And then I liked Bo and I liked Max. I would have to say Milk.
Milk? What kind of dog? Was
White
he?
poodle.
Oh yeah.
Miniature poodle. Very smart. Very loving. Everyone loved Milk. Milk was a great dog. I would say Jamil was great. But I tell you, she was dumb as a rock. Then she was fine, and she was big, and then I went to college. Somebody said that every time you go to college, something happens to your dog. But I would say Milk.
Milk. Okay.
Yeah, I never got asked that question.
Well, we ask it because we're on a mission to get people
Sorry.
He's gonna get puppuccino. He'll be all right. We're on a mission to help as many dogs as we can. Like that is our mission. We go to shelters. We highlight these dogs that just have been forgotten or don't have a voice, and we want them to know they matter, and we want people to hopefully see their story and adopt them. And so we love having someone like you on the show that loves dogs, and and Milk sounds like that dog. I think if you could talk to Milk for 1 minute, what do you think you'd say to him?
I would say probably you were really a good dog. You were loyal. You were smart. I know I didn't take you for walks. And just that I hope that you're running around and you're happy wherever you are and getting lots of treats.
What do you think Milk would say to you?
I hate you. No, I'm just messing.
Oh, man. Well, okay, let me get that puppuccino.
On that note.
Milk would say, you know what, I love you too, but I think Milk would be okay. He might say, you let me live too long. You probably should have let me go once I got blind and I was a little crippled, But, I let him live out until, I think one thing I do believe is true, that a dog would tell you when they're ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I've helped a lot of my friends who can't go when the doctor says it's time to put them down. I don't believe in letting a dog be in pain, any kind of animal. And I believe a dog will let you know, I'm ready to go, just like a human. So I've helped my friends when they can't do it, they'll call me and they'll say, Kym, can you go and take the dog or be with the dog? And I play music, talk to the dog. I think you have to treat them as if, it's you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've had all kind of animals. I had to put a rat to sleep. It's a whole thing. My favorite rat. Oh, that was hard.
But yeah, you let them know they matter. I think that's, it's the humanity in us, right? And it's interesting when you were saying what you'd say to your dog. You say, we get this guilt where you say, well, I probably didn't take you on enough walks. I had that with Flip. You had that with Zoe, where I go, man, I got after you one time too hard, and I shouldn't have. And I hope you know that. Like, like you get that guilt. And I think that's a real sign of a true animal lover, because they give us that unconditional love, and we could only spend the rest of our lives trying to give a fraction of that back.
Yes, absolutely. And I think it's just to love as many animals and be kind to them.
Yeah.
I think wild animals, I think if an animal is in need, we should try our best to help them.
Yeah.
Whatever animal it is.
I think that's right. Well, you're proof of it. You got adopted dogs.
Yeah.
Puppuccino time?
Hey, look what we got, Dexter. You want that?
Yeah. To Dexter. Dexter, you've been so good. You're a good boy, Dexter. Oh.
Did you turn your
Well, it's that camera over there that he is ready to eat.
Dexter, you want some? What he will not eat anymore is peanut butter.
Oh,
So
yeah?
I put a pill in the peanut butter
Oh,
once,
yeah.
and I didn't know his memory. He's traumatized.
Oh, yeah, it could be us. It could be us.
You want that? Look. Look at me. This is good. Nom.
Oh, my goodness. He's got those puppy eyes.
Anything. If she's eating it. Is that good?
You got a little mustache there.
Let me tell you something.
Look at those ears. Oh, now the ears
The
are locked
boxer
in.
would have taken the whole
Just-
cup, and then he would have fought him for it.
Right.
Yeah, they can't.
Oh, my goodness.
Is that good?
Adorable.
Is that good?
For our listeners, too, Dexter is like very delicately taking some puppuccino, and every time he does, his little angel ears just kind of pop
Yes.
up. Like,
Yeah,
this
they
thing's so
said
bad.
he's a terrier mix. I think he's like a Yorkie and
Yeah, I can see that.
I don't know what he is. He's a. I
Terriers
wanted
are-
to make another one, but I don't think we can ever again. Here, look.
Well, he probably wants it to go.
Is that good? That's it? No more?
All right. All right. Well,
Thank you.
my coffee making was, 2 out of 10. My puppuccino making was a 2 out of 10. The only thing that means is you got to come back. I'm going to have to work. I'm going to have to improve for you.
Yeah,
guys.
you know what? I will say, once I got through the foam and
Yeah,
everything,
yeah.
it's actually a pretty good.
It's not bad, huh?
Not bad. Like a nice. It will get me. I need something to get me home on the freeway.
Well, good thing we didn't put vodka in it then.
Yeah.
Don't worry, I have some in the car. I'll put it in.
Yeah.
Do you want some water?
We can get water. Yeah, Mama knew.
Like a cat.
Isn't it funny though how we can all sit here and like adore a dog drinking some water? Like if one of us was sitting here doing that, we'd all be like,
What's wrong with you?
Okay, good boy.
thank you for coming out. We appreciate
Thank you.
And everyone go check out Happy Gilmore 2 and everything Kym's doing, following her on social media. We will link all of that.
Thank you so
If you're a
much.
real dog lover, you'll follow her because obviously she is. And maybe look up getting your poop scooped out of your yard too. Highly recommended.
Right, exactly. You say bye-bye? Huh? You want to go bye-bye? You want to go bye-bye?
Bye, Dexter. You're a good boy. This next part is the Kelly's Always Right segment where Kelly's always right and we fact checked things we said in the show. I got this idea from Dax Shepard and Armchair Expert. They do so good with that. And we get a lot of things wrong, especially because we're new to this. So what do you got? What did I mess up on?
Well, I don't know that you messed up on anything, but I think maybe you wanted to clarify some timing as when you were moving when you were a kid.
When we were talking to Kym, one thing I realized is I said high school. We moved. We were going back and forth from Hawaii. We even went to Texas for a year. I just, when people ask me about that, just to make it easy versus listing all the grades I went to and everything like that. But that was a little bit of an accidental lie. But I'll tell you the thing I loved about Kansas City when I came from Hawaii is Midwest folks are so kind and so generous, and it feels so much like Hawaii in the people aspect. They will welcome you into their home to feed you, to care for you. The food is great. When I found chicken fried steak coming from Hawaii, I was really happy. and the amount of corn I ate working on farms growing up, I just thank goodness for the farmers that allowed us to work there and treated us like family, and the friends that I still have from those days. That's all. I don't know if that was a fact or anything, but I just thought I'd elaborate on that a little bit, because as much as I love Hawaii, and I'm so glad that I have that in my life, the Kansas City is so near and dear to my heart, and just the people there, it will never leave me. And I think we should move back.
Oh, that's not happening.
My California girl.
I mean, the people that I've met are also really great, but
But what about the Chiefs?
well,
A lot
that's
of people
fine. We
are-
can root from them from afar.
A lot of people are really upset about the Chiefs at this point because they keep winning, and
Oh,
some people say it's unfair.
well.
Yeah. Okay. Did we mess up any other facts or misrepresent anything?
I can't think of anything off the top of my head that we misrepresented, but there is one thing that I'd like to point out that
Okay.
I was in the moment really proud of myself, but also going, oh, nobody heard me.
Oh no, no.
Because I'm usually not very quick
Okay, no, what is it?
to say stuff. And
Okay.
also, like, it was a joke. And so then seeing that to, like, a comedian, like, I'm, like, sitting here, like, "Gee." So we're talking about the poop scooper.
Yeah.
Like, what was it, Poop 911? Like, come and pick up your backyard poop. And, like, I feel like the whole time we're talking to Kym, I'm just sitting there, like dying laughing.
Okay. Why?
Just, she's so funny.
Oh yeah, because of her. I thought you meant because of your joke that you said.
Yeah. No, and so, she's talking about, like, getting the shovel, the big yellow thing, and the scooper, and she's, like, putting it in, and I'm like, yeah, just tap it in. Happy Gilmore, just tap it in. But we were all talking and laughing that I don't think anyone picked up
No.
on that. And I felt like I nailed it. But clearly the timing was off. And I think most comedians would therefore say I did not nail it.
Or whatever he has,
Yeah.
he takes that yellow thing, it
Just
goes through that
taps
yard,
it in.
That's
takes it to
cool.
that, and then he flips it.
Just taps it in.
Just taps it in. Just taps it in.
You're right though. She's funny, right?
Yeah.
Like we pale in comparison in our humor, but that's pretty good. But yeah, what's the number one rule of comedy?
I don't know.
Timing.
Just hope for the best.
No, no.
That's what I'm going for.
I'm glad Kym did
It's
not
a
hear
good
that.
thing that,
Look, it's not like Adam Sandler's going to call us up and ask us to be in Happy Gilmore 3, so I don't think you have to worry about it.
but I'm available.
Babe, I think it's funny. I think you're funny. I am sorry that I did not hear my wife make that amazing joke.
It's okay.
But you also might need to increase your output. Like if you think about it in terms of dad jokes, like I get a laugh 1 out of every 10,
Yeah.
and I think probably
Well-
9 out of 10 of them are really funny. Okay, anything else?
I don't think so.
All right, that was Kelly's Always Right segment. It would mean the world to us if you subscribed, if you downloaded, if you followed, whatever it is, wherever you're listening, because the more we grow this show, the more I think we can spread the message to consider adopting a dog or a cat versus purchasing.
Yep. Or hamster.
Or hamster. And we can encourage people to support their local coffee shop. Like we're in a local coffee shop right now. Or buy Flip Coffee and we'll ship it right to you. And that helps support rescue dogs. Yep. Big thank you to our guest, Kym Whitley. So funny, so amazing, true dog lover.
Yeah, Kym, she's great. She's hilarious. She's fun. We'd love to have her back down the road. Maybe our coffee skills are a little bit better. But check her out on social media at Kym Whitley and follow her along on her upcoming comedy tour.
Yeah, go see that. Make sure you check out Happy Gilmore 2, where she is a star in that movie. And thank you, Kym, for being a true dog lover. We'll see you on the next Dogs and Coffee.